Hi guys, in another desperate attempt to attack the Labour Party, Tory ministers have been appearing in the media claiming that Keir Starmer isn't really interested in running the country as Prime Minister because he said that he would like to clock off at 6 p.m. on Fridays as to spend more time with his family at the weekend. Now, some Tories have wrongly suggested that he would work to rule or that he would work a 4-day week. Political commentator Marina Purkiss correctly pointed out the hypocrisy of the Conservatives' position on all of this. Have a listen.
I didn't think they could get any more pathetic, desperate, out of ideas, devoid of decency, but they have. Keir Starmer has said he is aiming to ring-fence some time for their family. Now, I remember once upon a time, the Conservatives were pro-family. He's not saying he's clocking off. He's saying he will aim to have that time with his kids. And the fact that the Conservatives have tried to weaponise this is a party who gave us Boris Johnson, who missed 5 Cobra meetings because he was at Chevening and he was writing his book on Shakespeare, who didn't come back from his holiday to sort out the riots in London when he was London Mayor. We've got Dominic Raab, who didn't curtail his holiday when Afghanistan, US withdrew their troops from Afghanistan. We've got Sunak, who a couple of weeks ago did a half day because he wanted to do an ITV interview. Like, how?
That was the D-Day.
The D-Day, when he curtailed D-Day, right, to jump on the plane and do that ITV interview, which he messed up. And of course, Wine Fridays. Have we forgotten about Wine Fridays? That was the ritual during COVID.
COVID lockdowns.
Now, I personally, firstly, it just shows they were all out of ideas. They've got nothing left. They've got nothing left to say, vote for us, we'll offer this. They've just got these weak attack lines. Even Grant Shapps, Defence Secretary of State, said virtually every military intervention we've carried out has happened at night. As if to imply that if Keir Starmer gets a call saying Putin or whatever, he's going to, I'm sorry, I'm playing Monopoly with the kids.
Yeah, I think...
Well said. Well, I want to go to another point first and then I get to the hypocrisy. But I think Starmer is tapping into something clever here. Because so many people are concerned about their own work-life balance. There was a time when 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock on a Friday, offices closed, people went home, and then they were disconnected from their jobs. But because of smartphones, because of internet connections to the job, people are more connected to their workplace. People are receiving emails from their bosses on a Sunday evening saying, can you please have this report ready for tomorrow morning or something like that. People are receiving emails or calls from customers or suppliers during the weekend when they're supposed to be disconnected from the job. And mentioning a 4-day work week or more time for people to disconnect from the workplace, I think this is something that Starmer, in a sense, is tapping into. Maybe he's just being honest and saying, look, I want to spend more time with my family when I become Prime Minister. I'm not going to, in a sense, clock off, as I said before, at 6 o'clock or whatever on a Friday. But I want to spend more time with my family, at least at the weekend. And I think most reasonable people are okay with that. The hypocrisy, of course, is Boris Johnson was, I think, the laziest Prime Minister ever. He was requested to turn up at important meetings and he refused to do that. Dominic Raab, as Marina had pointed out, was on the beach when Afghanistan was imploding. And then, of course, Rishi Sunak coming back from the D-Day commemorations to do a stupid interview. So they don't care about the public. They don't actually care about putting in time and effort to do their job right. If they did, I don't think that the situation would be as bad as it is. But instead, what they're doing is just attacking everyone else, attacking the Labour Party here, attacking Keir Starmer for suggesting, I'd like to spend more time with my family when I become Prime Minister. And as I said before, I think this is a legitimate position to take. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.